It was either go home, settle down and have kids, or travel the world.
So we decided on traveling the world, yeah, because that was our dream, basically, wasn't it? To go and explore the world, to see as many different places around the world and to experience all the different cultures. So that was our passion, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. On the 15th of June 2015,
yes,
we flew from Manchester to New York, and we lived in New York for about 6 weeks in Manhattan.
On the West Coast, we got engaged in San Francisco, in Alexander Drive, with your mum and dad was there, which was amazing. How long was I planning to get engaged for?
Ooh.
Well, basically it was in New York, and a friend of ours who unfortunately has passed away, Henry Austin, we stayed with him for 5 weeks, and whilst in New York, he brought us to his jewellers, and I was able to buy the ring in New
Fab
York.
on 5th.
Yeah, it's like a love story.
So anyway, we celebrated the engagement with Mom and Dad. Obviously Mom didn't know JP was going to propose. Dad did, so it was all very exciting and emotional. Mom and Dad left San Francisco, and JP and I were a bit fed up of the hotels at that stage. So JP had a brainwave to buy a camper van.
Big Betsy.
Big Betsy.
But the highlight definitely in America was the trip from San Francisco to San Diego.
So it's like 300 and something miles, which takes about 6 hours. Well, it took us 4 weeks.
We decided just to book a cruise, and we went.
We sold the camper van and we made money.
Oh yeah.
So we treated ourselves and JP's mum to a little Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, so we spent 6 months in America in total. We were only meant to be 3 months there.
We left the States in December, just right before Christmas, and we flew to New Zealand for Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's where we met Susanne.
Yeah, we did.
And we met Claire, my sister Claire, her in-laws. We met loads of family and friends. It was great.
A month in total we stayed in Auckland.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, a month. And we had a beautiful house in Riviera, which was a gorgeous part of Auckland.
We did a lot of cycling, didn't we?
We were dog sitting. Misty, we met at Misty, and each morning we used to bring Misty for a run because she loved to get out and run.
And she was so excited.
Before she went for the run.
And then we flew from Auckland to Queenstown. We were going to Queenstown for 1 to 2 months, wasn't it? We planned to be in New Zealand for 3 months in total, and we stayed for 9. So we skied.
So it's where we learned how to ski, because we bought a ski pass for the season's roughly about 4 months. We met a great company who manages all the very high-end properties in Queenstown.
Yeah, beautiful features.
The Queenstown villas are just amazing.
And then what else did we do
What didn't we do in New Zealand? So basically we travelled the whole of the South Island. It was a hard decision to go.
But fear not, on the 22nd of September 2016, we flew from New Zealand to Australia. We landed in Sydney and arrived at the ferry terminal. The harbour bridge was on the left, the Opera House was on the right, and we jumped on the fast ferry to Manly. And on the way, JP was over Queenstown.
No, I wasn't. At this stage, I wasn't convinced.
No, he was convinced when he was what happened?
At the offset, it didn't really excite me because I was more emotional about leaving New Zealand. Our plan was to be in Manly for just about 2 weeks. As I said to Nina, look, when you hear things, you say like, I don't want to really go to Sydney. Sydney's a big city. I like cities, of course, but there's not much of a lifestyle in the city. Just work, which is important to work, but I like balance. And I thought 2 weeks would be enough in Sydney.
And
how long did you stay there?
We stayed in Sydney for 19 months.
19 months. So we fell in love with Sydney. Probably the best city in the world.
It's not all work. And Byron Bay was amazing, wasn't it?
Again.
We went there for a long weekend. We did the go see kayaking,
Go see kayaking.
which
this
was
great.
amazing. We saw dolphins, turtles, whales in the distance.
The world is an amazing place, you know. It is, isn't it? Like, I mean, when you actually go and explore it,
Put that in.
when you go to explore, because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then JP realised that if we want to travel, we need to travel.
when in the travel industry, you must travel. You know, it's no point sitting in your office tapping the keyboard all the time.
22nd of April 2018, JP and I packed our bags with a lot of effort. And we left for Bali, Indonesia.
We had an amazing time, just
Yeah.
exploring around and getting to know the surroundings. So yeah, that was Bali, and it was amazing. I think the
So the
highlight.
Bali adventure isn't over yet.
We're going back there in October, because we've got a lot more of the islands around it to explore. Hopefully document it as best as we can so that you can get a good overview of what it's like. And then after that, then the world tour, the World Unlocked is beginning, because we're still going.
And where are we now?
So now, Susanna, we are currently in Alanya, which is the birthplace of Five-Star
JP.
Villa Holidays, really. So currently we're at the Dream Villas here in Alanya, which was the first development I was involved in Turkey. I mean, I'm out here now at the moment with my family and friends. So yeah, it was a dream come true at the Dream Villas.
So we're just gonna, hopefully our aim is to keep you updated with our travels.
Just to show you the world, really.
Excited to share the journey with you, and yeah, that's it for now.
Yeah.
That's a
Speak
wrap.
to you soon. All the best. Goodbye from Turkey.